All right, I'm excited to share with you Alignable. And this is my account. Couple of things that when you log in, you're going to see something that keeps me very motivated, which is the number of views and clicks to my profile. Now, I don't claim to be any type of a thought leader or influencer on the platform. However, I have made some great progress. And every time I log in, I'm reminded of the number of views and clicks. And that is part of what keeps me going because I would say of all the social media platforms I'm on, it is pretty clear and obvious that I'm generating the most amount of visibility, traffic, and leads here on Alignable. So as I scroll through my news feed, you're going to get a lot of LinkedIn and Facebook vibes. There are a lot of creators here. Very easy to create a post. It's a lot of fun. But I want to take you to the analytics because that's what's important in this video. And I will come back and I'll create some more content. But this gives me a pretty good idea of what's happening. And I like to focus more on the current month because, as you can imagine, algorithms change regularly. Content performs differently over time as well as your audience evolves. So when I look at the last month, I've got 371 actions. Now that's more actions I've taken as a user. I've got 134,000 views, profile views, 2,100 plus clicks. Each time another member shows interest in your business or content, which I think is phenomenal. And then 25 referrals. So the fact that I'm able to generate consistent leads from my efforts of posting, we'll call it about 5 times a week, is way better than what I'm getting on LinkedIn. My average LinkedIn post sees anywhere on the low side of about 400 impressions. And on the really good side, if I get someone engaging with it, maybe 900 to 1,000. So let's go to my profile and let's see how my content performs on a regular basis. So I share a lot of different stuff from YouTube videos, from our podcast to text only posts and kind of everything in between. I find that the videos don't perform as well, number one, because they're YouTube links and you cannot currently embed videos on Alignable. Platform doesn't allow for it yet, but that's in the works from what I hear. And so you'll see video posts are just okay. I certainly do have posts. This one's from a group that perform and maybe get seen by as many as only 150, 180 people. But people are clicking on it, which is important. 236 views, 215 views. But again, we're getting a decent number of people clicking on this particular post. I also find that engagement also isn't as hard to find as it is on LinkedIn and especially Instagram or Facebook. So because engagement levels are a little bit higher, I think that's part of the reason why reach is a little bit better. And you'll notice YouTube videos, just for whatever reason, aren't performing as well. I went into a group here and I asked a question and I got 4,000 plus impressions, 54 clicks, 13 comments. I had another really good one here coming up, but 500 plus views, 38 clicks. I'll take that any day of the week. Here was a podcast video that I posted in another group. This one had 2,500 impressions with 1 click. Comment is mine, of course. And then I had another one here I talked about reading, 336 impressions. And these are all pretty recently. Another video with 2,000 plus impressions, 236. And then this was probably the best performing post I've ever had in a group called Ask SMB Owners Anything. 32,000 impressions and 100 comments. Now, this type of stuff doesn't happen very often, but as anything in social media, you have to try a lot of different tactics. You have to commonly work the audience to see what they like, what they want to hear. And as you build trust, or as I call know, like, and trust, plus authority over time, you're going to get people engaging with you. And I can tell you that of all the posts I've had on LinkedIn, this rivals anything I've had. And just as a friendly reminder, I have about 8,500 followers on LinkedIn or connections, and I have 1,700 plus connections here on Alignable. So Let's compare that one more step further. Alignable only has 9 million monthly active users. That is about half of LinkedIn, probably less than that because I don't know the exact number. But the fact that I can be a bigger fish in a small pond versus be a minnow in an ocean, that to me is what it's all about. You have to find and identify a platform where you can build an audience. And right now, I feel like there's a lot less competition here on Alignable than there is on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you have influencers, you have large media people. Alignable doesn't have that. So if you're looking to become a larger personal brand, or you're looking to build some trust and authority where you can mine some leads, you can build an audience, generate traffic, I'm going to tell you right now, this is it. This is going to be my recommendation. If you were to come to me and you were to say, Chris, what are some of your tips? What would you recommend right now? I would tell you, if you're struggling on other platforms, there may be some reasons for that. But if you're looking to try something new, which by the way, you always should be looking to try something new, I'm going to recommend Alignable, but not just Alignable. I would highly implore you check out the other membership options, which are Premium and Premium Plus. I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I may do a secondary video talking about some different features and functionality. If you want to hear about that, I would be more than happy to. But ultimately, these little awards over here that you get based on your usage of the platform, just being involved, being active, invisible, I think that is part of the reason I want to come back. And I didn't even know how to get these things. They just came as a byproduct of being a genuine steward of the platform. So get out there, create a profile, check it out. But remember too that building anything takes time. So if you want to kind of get to this level, it could take you a year. It might take you a few years. But I think that it's definitely worth it, because I don't know of another platform outside of maybe TikTok where you can build that level of followers in that short period of time. If you've used the platform, I really want to hear your feedback. Feel free to throw a comment below and let's have a conversation about Alignable. Thanks for watching.